1. The brain fog nobody talks about. You've felt it before. That strange haze behind your eyes. You reread the same sentence 5 times. You forget why you opened the fridge. You blame stress. You blame sleep. But what if the problem was breakfast? Here's the strange truth. Most of us are unknowingly starving our brains, not for calories, but for nutrients. The brain weighs just 2% of your body, yet it uses 20% of your energy. Every decision, emotion, and memory you have depends on a complex dance of neurotransmitters, electrical impulses, and cellular repair, all of which are built using the raw materials you eat. This isn't a motivational speech about clean eating. This is cold, hard science. Your brain is what you eat, and we now have MRI scans, neurochemical data, and long-term studies to prove it. In this episode, we're diving deep into the foods that sharpen memory, increase focus, and keep your brain young, and the silent enemies destroying mental performance without you even noticing. Let's feed your mind. Literally. Your brain is made of what you eat. Imagine a machine that never turns off. That's your brain. Even while you sleep, it's pruning synapses, encoding memories, and regulating hormones. This relentless organ needs very specific fuels. Omega-3 fats for structure, glucose for energy, antioxidants to clean up waste, and micronutrients to keep chemical signals firing. The brain is 60% fat by dry weight. Neurons communicate through membranes built from fatty acids. Neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin, they're synthesized from amino acids and cofactors found in food. Even BDNF, the protein linked to learning and plasticity, is modulated by what you eat. The problem? Most modern diets are loaded with calories and empty of nutrition. Your brain is literally trying to build memory and manage stress with the wrong bricks. So what does it actually need? Fat that makes you smarter. Let's start with the foundation. Omega-3 fatty acids, particularly DHA, metadocosahexaenoic acid, and EPA, eicosapentaenoic acid. DHA is the single most important fat in your brain. It forms the structure of neurons and supports synaptic function. Low levels are linked to depression, ADHD, Alzheimer's, and even slower processing speeds. EPA helps reduce brain inflammation, a silent killer of cognition. Where do you get them? Fatty fish like salmon, sardines, mackerel, and herring algae oil, great for vegans. Flaxseed, chia, and walnuts contain ALA, a precursor to DHA. A 2017 study in neurology found that people with higher omega-3 intake had larger brain volumes and better abstract reasoning. In short, this fat makes you smarter. Antioxidants, the brain's cleaning crew. Your brain runs hot. It produces enormous oxidative waste from constant activity. If that waste builds up, neurons get damaged, leading to memory loss, slower thinking, even neurodegeneration. Enter antioxidants. These molecules neutralize the free radicals damaging your brain cells. And the kings of antioxidants? Blueberries. Packed with anthocyanins shown to boost memory in both young adults and the elderly. Dark chocolate, 85% plus. Rich in flavonoids that increase blood flow to the brain. Green tea contains EGCG, which promotes neurogenesis and calm focus. Turmeric contains curcumin, an anti-inflammatory that may slow age-related decline. In a 2012 Harvard study, women who consume more berries delayed cognitive aging by 2.5 years. That's a brain time machine in a smoothie. 5. Sugar and the energy trap. The brain is a sugar addict. It runs almost entirely on glucose. But the type of sugar matters a lot. High glycemic carbs, like white bread, sugary snacks, soda, cause massive spikes in blood sugar, followed by crashes. The result? Brain fog, irritability, and a roller coaster of energy that sabotages focus. What your brain actually needs are complex carbs. Oats, quinoa, brown rice, sweet potatoes, legumes, and beans. These release glucose slowly, keeping your brain energized without the crash. Pair carbs with healthy fats or protein to further stabilize absorption. Your memory circuits will thank you. Micronutrients that supercharge the mind. Forget the flashy supplements. The real brain-enhancing compounds are hiding in everyday foods, if you know where to look. Magnesium. Needed for over 300 reactions, including nerve signaling and stress control. Found in pumpkin seeds, almonds, spinach. Vitamin B6, B9, folate, and B12. These are critical for producing neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin. Deficiencies can cause mood disorders, brain fog, and fatigue. Found in leafy greens, eggs, lentils, and liver. Zinc regulates communication between neurons. Low levels impair learning and memory. Found in shellfish, seeds, and nuts. Iron delivers oxygen to your brain. If you're often tired, dizzy, or struggle with focus, iron may be the missing link. Found in red meat, lentils, tofu, even choline found in eggs is key for acetylcholine, the neurotransmitter responsible for memory. Your brain needs these nutrients like code needs syntax. Without them, it doesn't run. The silent killers of cognition. Now the dark side. The modern diet is filled with brain-damaging foods that wear down cognition, slowly, quietly, and systematically. Trans fats, found in fried food, margarine, and processed snacks, literally stiffen your brain's cell membranes, making communication sluggish. Refined sugar and high fructose corn syrup impair memory, fuel inflammation, and increase risk of depression. Ultra-processed foods, packed with additives, emulsifiers, and fake flavors, disrupt the gut microbiome. And since the gut and brain are connected via the vagus nerve and neurotransmitter pathways, this disruption leads to worse mood, lower attention, and chronic fatigue. Even excess alcohol and artificial sweeteners have been linked to reduced neurogenesis and impaired emotional regulation. If you want to think clearly, you can't feed your neurons garbage. Build your brain on a plate. So what does a brain-optimized day actually look like? Breakfast, oatmeal with blueberries, flax seeds, and a boiled egg. Green tea instead of coffee for calm alertness. Lunch, salmon salad with leafy greens, avocado, and quinoa. Lemon water or kombucha. Snack, a handful of walnuts or dark chocolate. Maybe a banana with peanut butter. Dinner, grilled chicken or tofu stir-fry with brown rice. Steamed broccoli and turmeric ginger tea. Hydration, your brain is 75% water. Even mild dehydration reduces short-term memory and attention. Timing, consider intermittent fasting or time-restricted eating to give your brain downtime for repair. Studies show cognitive improvements from even modest fasting windows. Supplements. If needed, you can consider omega-3s, magnesium, or vitamin D. But food first, pills second. Final thought, you're already in control. Here's the most empowering part. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to eat like a monk. You just need to be aware. Every food decision is a message to your brain about how you want it to perform. If you want sharper focus, better memory, faster learning, and a resilient mood, the path doesn't start in your brain, it starts in your kitchen. You have the power to feed genius one bite at a time.